Gothias. I'll show you a little bit. Fellas, her great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, I think. Could be a great-grandmother. Gothias from Woonsocket, and all her family had positions in town, including mayor at one time and stuff. I'll get these names in the future. We were going to give her a buzz last night. I think my mother-in-law is 84. She's living in Foxborough right now. And, she had a...
And her whole name is?
Now it is,
what was it when she was living here?
It was, Carol Kane. That's what it was,
Carol Kane.
Yep. Again, talk about musicians. Her whole family, very musical, including my wife. Yeah.
And your wife's name?
Is Cheryl Wallace. Yeah.
Well, her maiden name was Kane.
It was,
was
her maiden name was Ozella.
Ozella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Milford Ozellas. They owned all the, you would know all the commissaries in town for...
related to Tony Ozella, one of the biggest crooks in Milford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony was, the biggest what, Milford?
biggest crooks in Milford.
Oh, I think completely agree with that. Yeah.
Tony was a landlord of my family from Medway, way back in the early '60s. But anyway,
that was her uncle, one of 13 children. So there was.
Well, he moved to Bellingham.
Yeah, her father was David, and he was a lovely man. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, very good. Let's get to the calls. Good morning. To my speaking.
Hi, Gary.
Who's this?
You're not talking to anybody else?
Is the dope with
Hi,
you?
everybody. What?
Hello.
Is what?
Is the dope with you?
The dope is right here.
Yeah, right here.
All right, we're gonna go to lunch today so we can meet Bobby.
We're gonna go to lunch today so we can meet Bobby. He wants to go to George's.
Yeah, we'll go anyway.
You'll go to George's?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll eat anything, but I'm going.
All right, don't eat anything. Just take up a lot of space. So, what were those two songs?
Judy in Disguise and Gloria.
Yeah, that's a tough choice. And what was the topic?
Girls' names.
Girls' names.
Girls' names. Okay. I've been very busy here today.
Yeah.
Plus the dope is here, wasting all kinds of time.
Well, if you don't have time to talk, you can leave. Goodbye.
Okay. I'm going to vote for Gloria. Hold on, the dope wants to talk here.
I have to go with Gloria because that was my older brother's first girlfriend, Gloria.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say it was your older brother's first name.
Boy named Sue.
So, that's it. All right, here's the idiot. Hold on.
I'll see you at George's at 11.
All right, you got it.
This goes on
Bye.
constantly.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, people.
Hey,
Morning, Wavy.
This is a tough choice. Yeah, Lee versus Eddie. I mean, girls' names, they're both good picks, but I think Lee made a winning choice there by picking Judy in Disguise. Some people might think it's like too pop, it's like a pop kind of a novelty kind of song, but I'm going to pick that one over Gloria. I know what Eddie was talking about when he said the drumming in that song. It does that long roll at the end that ends the song. It lasts about
for a long
30-second roll.
For a long time, it was the longest roll in a song, but it's been beat since then.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked Judy in Disguise. I mean, that started with drums again, like the one song we had yesterday. It started with just the drum beat, and it comes in. It has it's very catchy. It has the bridge, and he goes into the bridge, and it has brass, and it ends a perfect ending. I'm going to go with Judy in Disguise.
You got it.
Judy in Disguise. All right.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
It doesn't tie it up. It still gives one guy the edge.
Well, Lee always appreciates getting one vote.
I don't have anybody else here that can put in. All right.
All right.
I'll keep listening.
All right. Bye-bye. Good morning. To my speaking.
Break.
Hi, how you doing? This is Bob.
Bob?
Yeah, and I met you guys last Tuesday at the car show with Jack Robinson.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hi, Bob. From the
how
Circle
you
Loria.
Yeah, I would vote for Judy in Disguise.
All
Ooh.
right.
That song just brings me back. So
Okay.
I kind of like that one. Yeah.
Not because it's a
And,
good song, but because it creates a memory. Is that? I understand that. That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you guys down there. And I listened to you guys a long time, but I never called. So, and I heard you guys kind of mention my name on the radio last week. Somebody had told me.
Isn't that a great sound, hearing your name on the radio?
Yeah, huh? I'm a star. But yeah, I mean, you guys are great. Just Moose's knowledge of music, and also you guys also, and Steve, man, I'm amazed at how much he knows about cars. It's amazing.
Steve's amazed how much he knows about cars.
I'm amazed he knows anything.
Yeah, but I figured I'd give it a call, and I know you guys, kind of edged me into it.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
Appreciate your call.
Yeah,
I got to remember
Yeah.
what we said to make you call, because it'll work on other people maybe. So
yeah,
so-
absolutely.
all right.
Yeah. So any other first-time callers, call in.
All right.
That's all I
All
gotta
right.
say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
All right. Hey, we got to go to break. We'll be right back.
ON 1240.
There's an old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Don't get fooled again, Woonsocket. I'm John Ward, and I've been working for you and only you for 25 years now. 2 years ago, Mayor Lisa Baldelli Hunt was removed from office for good reason. She angrily came back with a team and tried to have the city spend way too much money buying a piece of land from her friend. This recent report proves it, and in shame, she had to quit. Now she wants her hand-picked mayor to stay in office while much of her team is leaving. Slow audits, overvalued properties, and now private information released. Have you had enough yet, Woonsocket? I know I have. I'm John Ward, and I'm running to be your mayor. There's no room for cronyism that keeps costing you money. This embarrassment must stop. Want to know more? Visit wardformayor.org. I'd appreciate your vote September the 10th. We're better than this.
Paid for Friends of John Ward.
Every once in a while, you meet a businessman that you just can't wait to do business with. Steve Peluso of Peluso Precision Automotive at 93 Blackstone Street in Mendon, Mass. is such a man. He specializes in mechanical repairs of vintage and classic cars. And if you don't have one, you'll want to have one just to share the experience with Steve. Maybe you had one in the past, never had a resource like Peluso Precision Automotive to keep it running and chase down parts for you, but now you do. Stop in and see Steve, and Steve will steer you in the right direction. Call Peluso Precision Automotive at 508-478-8900. That's 508-478-8900. All right, we're back, and let's get right to the calls. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hey, good Wednesday morning to you.
Morning, Moose.
On a moose.
Morning, Mr. Wallace.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Very interesting topics yesterday, and looking forward to some more of that today. As far as the songs are concerned, two good songs. Nice choice, Eddie. Nice choice, Eddie Gloria.
Thank you.
Everybody used to play that back then. I bet your band played it quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Quite popular back then. But I'm going to go with Judy in Disguise. I really liked it. I've always liked that song.
Your radio is objecting to your choice. Never mind. You're okay now. You got a lot of static there for a minute.
Oh, are we clear now?
You
Yes.
are now.
Okay.
Well, your radio was telling you put in the wrong song. That's no big deal.
Judy in Disguise, it's a parody, of
Yep.
another song. Did
Yep.
you know that?
Yep.
Yes, we discussed that before we played it.
Right. The Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But both good songs. And I don't know about the drum roll. That's a good, interesting topic to put up. The longest drum roll, huh?
For a while, anyway.
For a while, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a point well taken there. We have a couple of correct answers, Gary, from yesterday at the end of the show. The two songs of mid-'70s with the same title, Best of My Love.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bobby had a guess. He, as soon as we left the studio, it came to him about your other question.
Well, let's get this one. Arm and the Hammer has got the correct answer. Best of My Love is the two songs with the same title, two different songs entirely, both number one. Best of My Love. The Eagles, Best of My Love, The Emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, was that a big song, that Best of My Emotions. So he's correct there. But Steve guessed about the TV host from 65 to 81, who scored a top 10 in 66. He guessed Wink Martindale.
Yeah.
No, that's not correct.
Bobby thinks he knows who it is.
Bobby thinks he knows.
Anyway, Martindale had the deck of cards. Of course, that was in the late 50s, 59 or something.
Yeah.
And he was a host of many game shows.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy had his own show. It was a variety show, very popular too. So
Think
Bob
I got
has
it.
a guess, and it is.
Mike Douglas.
Is there a bell ringer there?
Ding,
Yeah,
ding, 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 ding.
And the name of the song, Bob?
You know, I had it yesterday because I
Something about Daddy's little girl
yeah,
or
Daddy's Little
something.
Girl, something like that.
The
yeah.
men in my little girl's life.
Yes, there you
That's
go.
it. The Men in My Little Girl's Life went to the top 10. So collaboration there of you guys, and you get the correct answer. So I got something else here for you. This song was taken from a German play all the way back into the late 20s called The Three Penny Opera. Now, it was made into a pop song in 59. It reached number one, and it won the Grammy Award for the Record of the Year. It was taken from a German play called Three Penny Opera.
I know it.
Fast Eddie is on the ball here. And we'll throw this out. 76, this self-titled album, their debut album. It would become the best-selling debut rock album of all time. By 2003, it sold over 17 million copies. 76 was the year of the debut album, self-titled. And collaboration over that 26-year period, over 17 million copies sold. What album am I looking for? So we've got those two questions on the table, and I'll talk to you later. Nice going, Bob.
All right.
Okay.
Very good, thank you.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, it's Liam George.
Liam George.
Hey, Lee.
Wow. Hey, Liam.
How you doing, Liam?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
I'm in the back seat of the car right now, heading up to Rhode Island.
All right. We're going to see you pretty soon then.
Yep, tomorrow.
So what do you got for us? You got anything?
I'm voting for Judy in Disguise.
Okay. What about Mom and Dad?
Grandmother.
Yeah, Judy in Disguise.
Your grandma and grandfather, I should say.
Yeah, Mosey and Papa T.
So 3 votes for Judy in Disguise.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you for calling. We'll see you when you get here.
Yep. See
All
you
right.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
This is Chuck the Battery Guy.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? Enjoying the nice cool weather?
A little chilly.
No, it's pretty.
A
It's
little
nice.
chilly. Good Lord, come on.
A little wet. but it's-
Okay, so the song, I'm going with Lucy in Disguise. I just prefer it over Gloria, exactly for the reason you just talked about. Every band played it. It was ridiculous. But anyway,
Every
and I
band played it
believe
'cause it was a
Moose
good
is
song.
talking. What's that?
Every band played it because it was a good song.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know. I had a guy that said it was an.
You know why everybody
easy
likes
one to-
ice cream?
Because it's good.
Why?
Because it's good.
Okay. Okay. Well, everybody doesn't like pie, but Gary does, right?
Hey. I might have to find a new battery guy.
I think Moose, on his question, I think he's talking about Frampton Comes Alive. That would be my guess.
Yeah, mine too.
I wouldn't be
That's what I
surprised.
thought of.
What'd you
Wouldn't
say?
be surprised.
Frampton.
Oh, Frampton Comes Alive?
Yeah.
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 And that
All
was
right.
the debut
Okay,
album.
well, that's what I got for for now, guys. You enjoy your day.
All right, Chuck. Thank you for calling.
Did he
Thank
vote
you.
for Judy?
Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Hi, it's Annie from Fall River.
Annie, darling, how are you?
Okay. I'm going to be the first one to vote for Gloria, although I have to say that I like the Van Morrison version better.
Okay. There's not a big difference, really, as far as
there's a
I'm
big
concerned.
difference.
You think there's a big difference,
Oh,
Eddie?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They're both, whatever they are, they're both great. So.
Yeah, it's a great song, and I have heard it many times from many other bands, but that's okay. You were looking for first job experiences.
Yes.
And yes, my very first job was with Mr. Donuts, and my sister had gotten a job there, and she was the first one there, and my mother decided that it was time for me to go out to work, and they made me go and get my working papers at 15, and I went down to Mr. Donuts, and my first day, they have these 5-gallon containers of cream where you just hit the thing on the bottom, and one shot comes out at a time.
Yep.
And I hit the thing on the bottom, and it got stuck. And we had five gallons of cream all over the counters and the floors and everything else, and that was the beginning and the end of my career with Mr. Donuts.
Yeah, that could be an episode on Lucy.
I bet you never.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You never ate a cream donut again.
No. Anyway, so that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to put in my vote.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I love about all the calls we've gotten about people's first jobs is no one has mentioned McDonald's, and you know that was the next generation. You know
Yeah.
that was
They
everybody's
were
first
embarrassed
job.
to say they worked at McDonald's.
And, you know that wasn't real work as far as I was concerned, but I'm prejudiced. Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Hey, morning, Gary and crew. Armin calling.
Morning, Armin.
All right, two good songs today. Shadows of the Night. I believe they outsold the them version, right, Eddie?
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah. I love that song, Judy in Disguise. I mean, that thing is so catchy. It's got so many different hooks in it with guitars and horns and tempo changes. Whereas Gloria, I mean, that same riff over and over.
Gloria's a rocker. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's a rocker. Great song. But the other one's got so many pop hits or riffs and catchy elements to it. So I got to go with.
Hey, wait! Before you vote, before you commit,
Yeah, go ahead.
which song are you going to want to hear on the radio when you just got in your brand new car, the first car that you ever owned? You're driving down the highway. Which song do you want to hear loud on that new stereo?
That's a qualifier. That's not part of the survey.
I'm not. I'm just asking a question.
All right. What song would you like to hear back to back 3 times in a row?
Gloria.
I don't know. That it would get old kind of quick because it's the same riff over and over.
But it's a good
That's
one.
why I go with Judy in Disguise. Like I say, it's got so many different things in it. Every time you hear it, it's a catchy.
All right,
guitar
Armin.
work.
Just,
All right, you win.
I'm just checking your resolve here.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the other one's a rocker. I'll give you a great song, Judy in Disguise. Moose's question. One of the greatest albums in all time, I believe. Debut album by the rock band Boston.
Oh.
Yeah. Peace of Mind, More Than a Feeling, Long Time, Foreplay song. That's just on side 1.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best album. If I had to pick
All right.
one album, that's
All
probably
right, well, we have 2 good contenders there.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
I don't think anybody bought Frampton's
No, that's
live
not-
there that didn't buy Boston.
yeah,
So
Boston album.
they were both in the same collection, side by side, probably.
Yeah, if I had to pick one album for me, that's probably my favorite album.
Okay.
Probably. I remember I wore out a cassette. I played that thing. Me and my friends.
I
played
have
thing
that album.
so many times.
It's a good
Wore out
album
that
cover
thing.
too.
Yep, with the guitar.
Upside down.
What else we got here? Nothing else. I'll let you get some more calls.
All
there,
right,
Gary.
thank you, Armin.
Yep.
Oh, we got to go to a break. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON, Woonsocket.
At George's Breakfast and Lunch, 793 Harris Avenue in Woonsocket, otherwise known as George's Restaurant, you'll get a chance to see John cook up whatever it is you want. Just a plate of eggs and bacon, or a beautiful omelet made with all kinds of interesting and fresh and delightful things. Or at lunchtime, maybe you want a big bowl of chicken soup. Hearty, oh, you'll never have another bowl of chicken soup like you get at George's, that's for sure. Or any of the tuna melts or special sandwiches or regular meal. It's up to you. At George's Breakfast and Lunch, drop on by. Now, they're not open on Tuesdays, and you got to bring cash, but George's Breakfast and Lunch will leave a lasting impression on you all the time. George's Breakfast and Lunch is at 793 Harris Avenue, Woonsocket. Seasonal allergies got you down? The Honey Shop has a solution. Breathe. It's the all-natural cold and allergy remedy made right here in Woonsocket. Or perhaps you have sleep problems, arthritis, or some other ailment that you're looking for a natural solution. The Honey Shop is also starting classes again. So if you're looking to learn something new, stop by 1300 Park Avenue in Woonsocket near Park Square, or give them a call at 401-766-1488. The Honey Shop. This ONAM and FM forecast brought to you by Dean Bank, with nearby offices in Blackstone in the Park and Shop Plaza and Bellingham at Crooks Corner, or 24/7 at deanbank.com. Rain and possibly a thunderstorm today with a high of 69 degrees for the whole day. Chance of rain is 80%. A quarter of an inch of rain is expected, except more in thunderstorms. Tonight, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 57. Thursday's weather, partly sunny, high of 75. Friday, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms now, mostly in the late day, cloudy with a high near 79. Saturday, rain could be heavy at times, high of 81. Showers in the first part and then thunderstorms later in the day. It'll be windy too, with gusts over 25 miles per hour Saturday. Sunday, sunny and 79. Monday, sunny and 79 again. Tuesday, sunny and 79 a third day.
All right, we're back now. We'll get to the call. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
It's me again. I just want to piggyback on, Armin, I know he has the right answer with Boston. I was calling in with that very guess at Boston. That album, it was huge. I mean, and it was their debut album besides. And I also to talk a little bit more about the song choices there. Gloria, it is just one, it's two chords over and over and over. It's, even the refrain, they say, Gloria to those same two chords. Nothing changes. There's no refrain. There's no bridge. It is a good song, but it's a rocker.
I know that. I used to play it.
We like rockers.
Every band did play it because it was easy to learn, you know.
And people wanted to hear it.
They ain't gonna play a complex song. I mean, from Beatles or something, or even this Judy and this guys. But there's a band that was big back in 1969. I believe they released 3 albums in the 1 year, and they're making a comeback. You know, with Spotify these days, they're like #1 for one particular song. Somebody can call in with the song. They might guess who I'm talking about as far as the band, but I want to know the song that's like #1 on Spotify. It topped the Stones, it topped the Beatles. People want to hear this song, and they're listening to this band that was huge back in 1969. All right? Does anybody want to guess at the song?
It wasn't the Archies?
No. All right. Someone's got to call in. Maybe Armin. Because he's pretty knowledgeable with... I find him to be pretty knowledgeable with that. I loved this band, and when I was in a band, we played maybe 4 or 5 of their songs, you know. But to release 3 albums in 1 year, 3 albums, there's not too many. I don't think there's any other band you can come up with besides this band. And they're huge. They're making a comeback today. Young people today are discovering them again and their music. Anybody on the panel there want to guess at the band?
Three Dog Night.
No, it's not Three Dog Night. But all right, so we'll keep it out there for
another guess.
Another guess.
Yeah. Procol Harum, Whiter Shade of Pale?
No.
All right.
Did they release 3 albums in 1 year? 69 '69. We giving you the year. That could be looked up. But
We don't look things
all
up.
right. You don't look up. You don't cheat, right?
No. Not today yet.
All right, very good.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, folks. Dave from North Providence. How are you
Hey,
today?
Dave.
So my vote today is going to be for Gloria
Good choice.
because I really, really can't stand Judy in Disguise. I don't know what it is about the song. I just think it's just kind of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and that ending,
I could
the,
do.
the slow
Yep.
talking at the end just kills it for me.
I could do without it.
Yeah, yeah. And that's all I got today, guys. No trivia questions today, but I'll maybe throw something.
All right. Now I don't want to upset Jim again. Is he on the wings here?
No, he's at another store today.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I passed the phone to him. You're like, hey, they hung up on me. Like, don't take it personally.
Yeah, we.
They do it to Steve all the time.
Well, yeah. I can get away with it with Steve. But all right. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
All
Have
right.
a great day. Bye-bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Hey, I'm once more. The band Wavy Davy is looking for, I think, is Creedence, Clearwater Revival.
Oh, you may
They're
be
big
right.
on
Yep.
Spotify and all that
Yep,
kind of stuff.
yep.
now. Big band. And just to go back to that Boston album, I believe, I have to look it up, but I believe it's one of the top 15 albums sellers of all time. Might even be the top 10, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look it up, but... All right, I'll let you get some more votes, Gary.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Armin. Good morning. To my speaking.
Same answer. Arm in the Hammer beat me to the punch. Arm in the Hammer. He's also right about the self-titled album in '76 and sold over 17 million copies up until 2003. It's Boston. It's Boston. So he's right on that one. Yeah, I had Creedence as well, 69. But we still don't have the... You know, you're talking about girls' names, titles. I think this is... you brought the girls' titles song is... girls' names in the title as a topic before, haven't you?
Yes,
Yes,
we have.
we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
There's
big
one
it's a
song
big
I
it's a
know
big
that's
topic.
That's not in Owen's library, and it's by one of your favorite groups, Gary, and a lot of favorite groups. It's a later song. And it's a girl's title, and this is my definition of a high-powered rock and roll song, and it's by Jefferson Starship. And it's Jane. Do you know that song?
No.
Wow. Mickey Thomas is the lead singer in this song. Gracie provides backing vocals. Jane. Check this song out. It was like a top 15 song in 1879, I think. And it'll blow you away. It'll blow you away. So we're still looking for the German play that the song was taken in 1959 and was a number one song and won a Grammy for the Record of the Year. Fast Eddie, you had a guess?
Yep.
Shoot it.
Mac the Knife.
Ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ring that bell. Nice going. The guys are on a ball today. Who's the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? We'll leave that for the audience. Who is the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Okay, guys. Talk
All
to you
right.
later.
Okay. Somebody mentioned something earlier that I wanted to elaborate on, and I can't remember what it was. Jeez. Besides first jobs or high school jobs, what the heck was it? I can't think of it. Good morning. To my speaking.
Good morning, everyone. It's Louise.
Good morning, Louise.
First woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Aretha Franklin. First class, if I recall.
First name that came to my mind.
That's
first group.
what I was saying.
Yeah, one of the first five. Love that question. I liked both songs today, but for sentimental reasons, I have to go with Judy in Disguise you talk about childhood memories. Remember when they used to have those record commercials like "New from K-Tel"?
Yes.
There was one that was hosted by Mickey Dolenz, and while the song bites were playing, it was different vignettes of him dressed up depicting the song, and I always remembered he was in a wig and his back was to the camera, and he turned around and he lowered his shades. I always remember that dumb commercial by Mickey Dolenz, and it was Judy in Disguise, so that's my vote for today.
Okay.
All right.
And an additional comment about my first job, that textile mill, if they didn't have room for me in the yo-yo factory that I mentioned yesterday, they also manufactured Christmas decorations and non-wovens. And yesterday, a few of you mentioned, coming home sprinkled with silver paint. Well, it brought back the memory that there was a Christmas decoration. It was like cotton drapery, and it was called Sparkle Tex. Do you remember going to the store and there would be these cotton draperies that you could put around your Christmas tree or over your mantle, and it was just long lengths of cotton, and some were plain, which we did make, but others were sprinkled with Sparkle Tex, this glitter, and sometimes it was green and red, sometimes it was silver, and if you were on second shift, you'd walk into the plant at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the machines had been running for 8 hours, and you're sweating, and you're packing the Sparkle Tex, and you're sweating, and it gets all over you. And so by the time we would go home, we looked like we were going to a disco.
You look like a disco ball.
Oh, yeah. And my sister and I always used the same handbag. It was a hobo bag. I don't know if women out there remember hobo bags that were popular in the 70s. Excuse me. And years later, I took that bag out to use it or get rid of it, and I opened it up, and what came out? Sparkle Tex. So I just wanted to add that. So good to talk to you once again, and I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
All right. Thank you, Louise. Always a pleasure. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning. It's Bobby.
Morning.
Tried to get through yesterday, but really couldn't. And I thoroughly enjoyed everyone's stories, old Mendon stories and so forth. And you yesterday you mentioned, Gary, did your guidance counselor ever guide you toward a job? And kind of, sort of, yeah. When I lived in Tucson, I was a psych nurse for a nursing association. So he said my social worker in high school said I would make a good social worker at some point in my life, and here I am driving a truck. So
well, you couldn't live on what a social worker makes.
I actually made good. For Arizona, I made some decent money, but one of the clients, I was kind of a roving nurse. Rincon Nursing Association sent me to wherever they needed me. And one morning they sent me to this motel to try and talk this boxer who had had the snot beat out of him into going to the hospital. And it took me the better part of 3 hours to get into the room, take his vitals, and get into the hospital. And but I would have voted for Elvis yesterday, and I have no idea who the songs are today. You mentioned Judy in Disguise, but I don't know who the other song was.
Gloria, by the Shadows of Night.
In that case, I got to go with Judy in the Sky.
Okay.
And trivia question. Stevie Nicks wrote a song in about 15 minutes called Did Anyone Ever... we'll try that again. Has anyone ever written anything for you? And who did she write that for? One of her boyfriends.
Okay. We don't.
Interesting tale behind the song.
I like stories behind songs.
Say what?
I like to hear the stories behind songs. What inspired them?
Well, I'll just give it away then. He wrote it for Joe Walsh.
Oh.
And she and Joe Walsh were on a road trip, and she was going on and on about how crappy things are for her and blah, blah, blah. And Joe Walsh told her the story of his song Emma, which was written for his baby daughter who was killed in a car wreck. And Stevie sat and Joe Walsh wrote a song for Emma, and it's on one of his records. And she said, wow, that really puts things into perspective. And she wrote, has anyone ever written anything for you in about 15 minutes? And of course, I like Stevie Nicks. I saw her in concert, your song, so it's. And my first job was a gas station attendant when I was 14. And we had to do everything. Not only did we fill the tanks, but we had to check the oil and clean the glass. And
Yep.
Was Steve Peluso there?
no, this was in Franklin, and the guy who ran the Tulsa gas station was. I'll be nice and just say he really did not have all of his dogs barking. He was crazy as a loon.
Okay.
Larry was a nice guy, but man, was he was nuts.
Too many fumes.
All righty, that is it for now, guys.
All right, thank you. We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back.
OM 1240.
This Tuesday and every Tuesday throughout the summer is Car Cruise Night at the Beef Barn in North Smithfield. Car Cruise Night was very popular last year. In fact, more than 200 modern and classic cars and trucks attended each week. There's no charge to participate, and it's open to the public. So make plans to be at the Beef Barn every Tuesday. Car Cruise at the Beef Barn starts at 3 p.m. Check their website in case of inclement weather. Car Cruise every Tuesday beginning at 3 p.m. at the Beef Barn, 200 Industrial Drive, North Smithfield.
You can depend on us for public service. ON Radio.
This ON AM and FM forecast brought to you by Timeless Antiques and Collectibles, 91 Main Street in Woonsocket. Timeless Antiques and Collectibles, 257-5796, 257-5796. Rain and possibly a thunderstorm today with a high of 69 degrees for the whole day. Chance of rain is 80%. A quarter of an inch of rain is expected, except more in thunderstorms. Tonight, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 57. Thursday's weather, partly sunny, high of 75. Friday, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms now, mostly in the late day, cloudy with a high near 79. Saturday, rain could be heavy at times, high of 81. Showers in the first part and then thunderstorms later in the day. It'll be windy too, with gusts over 25 miles per hour Saturday. Sunday, sunny and 79. Monday, sunny and 79 again. Tuesday, sunny and 79 a third day.
Massachusetts has approved a tax-free weekend, and only at Imperial Cars you can get a discount equal to the state sales tax. Now through this weekend, get a discount equal to the state sales tax on all new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Click ImperialCars.com to shop and compare 7 brands and New England's largest inventory of thousands of vehicles. Check out our huge selection of vehicles under $15,000. Only at Imperial Cars get a discount equal to the state sales tax. ImperialCars.com. We sell more because we have more.
Alrighty then, we're back, and I'd get to the calls if we had any. So this is the chance for you people who cannot get in. I always hear you guys complaining you can't get in. Well, there's nobody online right now. Give us a call at 401-766-1240 and asking, ye shall receive. Good morning, to my speaking.
It's only me again.
It's only Wavy Davy.
I thought that was Wavy Davy. It's only me.
I got, the Armin and Moose, of course, are correct with CCR. But no one has come up with the song, maybe you can just guess on the panel, that has topped any song from the Beatles or the Stones on like that Spotify and then the Billboard. The people, the kids of today or whatever, they're requesting this song to hear it over and over, and it's a certain song from them. Any guesses on the panel there?
Fortunate Son.
No, it's not Fortunate Son. Great song, though.
Who will stop the rain?
But I've done this song myself in karaoke or whatever. When I was in the band, and we used to do a couple of Creedence. We did this one for sure, and
Down,
our lead singer.
down on the corner?
No,
No.
no, come on.
How dare you, Lee?
This song has had a resurgence. I'm saying in maybe I don't know if I don't know what else I can say, but it's they did a couple of songs about rain, and those were they did "Who'll Stop the Rain." It isn't that song.
Oh,
it isn't
Never
Who'll
mind,
Stop
Bobby.
the Rain. Huh?
All right.
Another rain.
I
All
know
right.
you got it now. I know you got it now. It wasn't "Who'll Stop the Rain," but it was. Nobody's got it.
Rain
Have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen the rain? Okay, that's the song.
I sing that.
It's so popular today with today's young people and whatnot, and they want to hear it. But that's the song. I'm gonna.
God
just give
bless
it
the
away.
whatnots. All right, we're gonna go now. Thank you, Eddie. Wavy
Yeah.
Davy, and
I'm gonna wave goodbye.
all right, wave goodbye. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
I'm going to wave hello. We've got Louise is right with the first rock and roll woman to be voted in the
Hall of Fame.
first woman in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Aretha. But he brought up some. I was going to say Proud Mary, but I didn't know it was Who'll Stop the Rain, or Have You Ever Seen the Rain, rather. But he mentioned the Beatles, and I got a Beatles question for the Beatles faithful, so to speak. This song mentions 3 Beatles songs in the title, in the within the lyrics of the song. 3 Beatles songs are "Fixing a Hole." Okay,
Yeah.
that's one of them. "Fool on the Hill," and "I'm the Walrus."
It mentions
Those 3 songs are mentioned in this particular song. Song was not released as a single. I read this on YouTube yesterday, because this happens to be one of my favorite Beatles songs. On YouTube, a reply to this song 7 months ago, this 88-year-old man said this is the best song he has ever heard. 88 years old. 7 months ago on YouTube. Never released as a single. Look, the words, the song is about drugs and everything. The music is phenomenal. Phenomenal. What song am I referring to? And we'll leave you with that. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
That's a toughie.
To what song does Moose refer? Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, good morning, Gary. It's Sharon. How are
Hey,
you?
Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey, sorry I missed the show yesterday.
Hey, do you know Bobby Wallace?
Of course I do.
Hi, Sharon.
Absolutely. What, you're there?
Yes.
Hey, how are you? Sharon Bellin. Well, Gary knows that. But nice to hear you that you're there. I'm glad you guys have kept in touch.
I haven't got my paycheck yet. They said it's coming. Yeah.
Are you DJing anymore? Just kidding.
No, not for quite a while. I was KJing for a while. They were the little karaoke show I had for a bit, but not for a bit. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well,
So
cool. That's
Sharon,
great.
now
We always-
so I didn't catch 100%. And the last time I think I saw you was with Gary Murphy, if I'm correct, Sharon.
at the Stooges night or something. I
Yes,
don't know.
yes. Hi, dear.
Yeah.
How are you? Now I'm catching it. I didn't catch it right off.
You connected the dots. I like it.
Very good,
So-
yeah.
So I'm sorry I missed yesterday's show. It sounds like it was fun. And speaking of where you used to DJ, I worked with Jody Byrne, the two of us at the Dairy Queen.
How about that,
And,
Jody? Yeah.
and I think when I was 14, I worked at the steakhouse as a busgirl. Walked home
I
every
worked
night.
there, dear. Yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And my brother did the dishes, and I did the busing, and we walked home every night down to Myrtle Street. Let's see, and the zoo. Later on, the zoo, we'd just take the moped up to the zoo, and I used to flip the cheeseburgers up there at the zoo. So lots of fun. God, I love growing up in Mendon. It was the best. Absolutely the best. And the song today, Not Gloria, or whatever the other one was.
Judy in
It's Not
Disguise.
Gloria. That's the one, yeah. That's cool. But I'm glad to hear you there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
All right. Thanks, Sharon.
Hey, Bobby, are you going on Friday night at the Galliford by any chance?
To where?
Galliford's.
Galliford
At the zoo.
has-
The zoo.
Yes.
No, what's going on down there?
We're having a reunion of sorts, and it's multi-classes, basically 1979, but everybody's welcome in case.
No kidding. So even old guys from class of 75 are welcome down there?
Sure,
How
sure
about
are.
that?
Absolutely.
Maybe.
We're saying 6:30, but if you want to get there a little early, a lot of us are. So,
Thanks
just
for
thought
the...
I'd put that out there to you and Gary if you're interested.
Very nice, Sharon. Nice invite. Thank you, dear.
Excellent. Well, hopefully we see you sometime soon.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Sharon.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. To my speaking.
It's Davey again. I mean, Moose has to be referring to Glass Onion, which is off the White Album. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he does refer to, I think, 3 different songs in that song. It's a drug song. It's a great song. Glass Onion. That's what I'm going to...
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Lines are open at 401-766-1240. Give us a call and vote for Gloria. Vote for a song. Good morning. To my speaking.
Hey, Armin, once more. Yeah, I was also going to say Glass Onion because it's got that line in it, the walrus was Paul.
Yep.
And, which refers to the other song that is. Here's a question for tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if we have any takers on this. There was a guitar magazine called Guitar World Magazine did a poll of the top 10 guitar solo songs of all time. Wonder if people maybe think about it and come up. Maybe tomorrow's show will. 5 of them, the top 5 are from the 70s, actually. So 5 songs. I have the top 10 in front of me, but many from the 70s and 80s, all guitar solos.
Okay.
What would be the top-rated songs of all time? All right.
I'm gonna throw one guess out there right now.
Go ahead.
Jimi Hendrix and the Star Spangled Banner.
No.
No.
No Hendrix in the top 10.
No, really? Oh.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Eric Clapton, Layla.
That's not on the list.
Wow.
Well, we don't like your list, Armin.
Yeah, just going by again. This is Guitar World from 2022. Was this poll?
Well, they never heard of those people anyway in 2022.
Yeah.
So, all right, very good.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, Eddie, do you have any ideas who that might be?
No.
No? No? Bobby?
What for the...
Guitar solos.
Can't we guess for it? Isn't there 10 of them he mentioned?
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh, just one
let's
of
try to get one.
Oh, really? I thought you guys already... You blew
No.
my chances right out with your Hendrix and,
Yeah, well.
and Clapton.
I bet you Clapton's on there with a different song.
Yeah.
And Santana will be on there. And Jimi Hendrix might be on there.
this is
Are
the
you
70s?
experienced?
How about Christopher
No, he said
Cross
there's no.
had
He said there's no Hendrix.
70s,
Oh.
would have been him? Christopher Cross had that fantastic...
Don't even mention Christopher Cross in this room. It's just terrible.
Yeah, you'll have to make a list of what we can.
I'd rather hear him play the guitar
There's
than
not
sing,
much
though.
we can mention.
You're not much allowed to mention.
Well, there is a long list, but
Yeah.
you'll learn the list as we go along here.
Billy Joel.
We don't mention Billy Joel.
Can't
No.
mention
Bette
Billy Joel.
Midler.
Bette Midler,
You
no.
can't say the B word.
No
Beatles.
Debbie. No Debbie Boone. No.
He has
no,
a long- he has a long list.
there's a very discerning list actually. It's well thought out and very appropriate. So and this is to save people time, so they don't have to bother listening to this dribble. And it's a public service, really. It's a labor of love.
Everyone should have a cup of hate stew. It's good.
So, and pretty much any song that Lee likes is on that list. So,
Nice.
but hey, speaking of Lee, you might be a winner today.
I might. It might be 3 in a row.
What's the score?
Yeah, he's
It
killing
is
me.
11-4.
11-4. We got to do a studio vote.
Okay.
You don't count, Bobby. What's your vote?
I like Gloria.
Yeah, I'm with the 3 for Gloria. And one more for your song, which boosts it up a little bit, but not enough.
12 to 7.
12 to 7. Lee is a winner today for the third time in his life. Yay!
He's on a roll.
So, you can leave with
I'm going to go celebrate.
You can leave with a smile on his face today. All right. Hey, we're going to be back tomorrow. Kathy and Tom and their grandson Liam will be here tomorrow. And Lee may or may not be here. You're going to be here as far as you know?
Well, if you got room, you're going to have a full...
Well, Liam's doesn't take up much space. So that's
you
up to
might
you.
be here?
Bobby won't be here tomorrow, but I'm hoping you come in Friday.
We'll discuss it.
We got a space for you Friday, for sure.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
And Eddie, you going to be here tomorrow?
As far as I know.
All right, we got to figure out what we're going to do for a song, and we're going to do that after we close up the shop here. So thank you, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
WOON Woonsocket. This ON AM and FM forecast